Buongiorno. So I'm just trying I'm a little confused because I'm trying to work out, I'm obviously doing this in public with doing the videos, which is one of our messages, to like work things out in public, build in public, do things out loud, build out loud, because you just never know what people want. Do you in business? And for the first time in months, maybe years, like I sat at a cafe today by myself and had a little noisette, which is basically an espresso with milk, and it was amazing. It was surreal. It was like my body was tingling with excitement and trepidation at the same time. It was, yeah, unheard of. And it was so crazy because it's this cafe which is in the center of Le Vegan that we've been to. Emily and I and Vito have been to over and over again after being here. So we know it. And it's covered, it's in the centre-ville, it's in the centre, and it's covered in trees, so there's just really nice, it's just a really nice spot. It's a really nice spot, and people are very friendly. Everybody's French, really, other than us, and maybe a couple of others. But yeah, today we'd okay, I just before I go on, I went there and I'm trying to work out the order of things, because I need to improve the videos, like we were talking about yesterday. I need to take pictures of the things that we did today to then wake up tomorrow morning and then profile that, and then also clip them up into a short. And I sat down at this cafe, and even driving there alone, it was just my whole body felt a bit tingly. It was like, oh, this is a bit surreal. And I was walking down to this place that we saw, and there was this baby that was probably a bit older, a girl, baby, a bit older than Vito is, maybe some similar age, and would just clocked me and was just waving to me, and was just started waving and then communicating. And then I sat down at a table by myself, and the baby just wouldn't stop looking at me and talking and communicating, and I was like laughing a bit and waving. I waved back like 3-4 times, and it was like the baby knew me, and the parents were like, oh, they were friends. Like, we didn't talk, me and the parents didn't talk, but it was just a really, yeah, it was just a moment in time, I don't know, and I was just like feeling quite tingly, and I sat down, you know, after that, and it just felt surreal to be actually sitting down and having a coffee by myself in a new location, without my family, without Vito, without Emily. And my point was to go, oh, well, we basically invited, okay, I'm trying to match it all up, because this is what the idea of me sitting down for a coffee was today. It was to work out, if I'm filming my stuff in the day and then doing some work at night and then waking up in the morning and editing it to make it better, to then publish it, the day before I need to be filming or taking pictures of what I've been doing, and then need to be thinking of the theme throughout the day, to then at night round off the pictures, to then write out for like a minute summary of the day, largely focused on the food, the ingredients, and the places that we visit and things, making it like a mini vlog within this new format of having the hook of something, a lesson, something searchable, the market, the vegan, you know, Airbnb in here, whatever it is. How to cut the grass, whatever it is, like that will be the hook of each and every video, and that will be based around whatever I feel is going on, and I'll try to come up with that idea today for tomorrow, and then tomorrow for the next day, etc., etc., etc. Wait. And then after that, I was going to do what's going on in my life, then business, and then the food and kind of mini 1 minute vlog thing, and then the selling of the LIFEMASTER free program, or the coaching. If you've got cash to burn, you want to sort your life out, you pay me, I sort you out. Bang, biddy, boom, boom. Voila. But sitting down today at that cafe, yeah, my mind started opening up and being inspired like it was. It's starting to be back in our old cottage, when I was really making progress and getting into things and starting all these businesses. I've got to say, this natural wine is incredible. It gives you energy. No sulfites, no preservatives, no additives, no nonsense. It's lesser alcohol because, as we said in the interview where we interviewed the local wine producer, a lot of this wine stuff in the shops, in the bottles, they pump up the alcohol percentage to 14, 15, 16, 17, and then counteract that with flavorings. But this is like 11%. It's like water, but coloured water, but alcoholic. You know, it's not thick. This is red, but it's just like water. You know, so we found a place here that does a box of this for €20, €20. And that's 5 litres. So that, I did some calculations, that's 6.66 bottles of wine for €20, which I believe is about €2.60 €2.60 a bottle. So I don't know, it's about £2 a bottle. It's probably cheaper than water. And it's natural, as in no added nonsense, no sulfites, yeah, no headaches, none of that stuff, no added powders and flavorings. It's just completely natural. And it's bio. I was saying bio the other day to somebody in a shop, and they're like, okay. It's like bio. They're like, oh, bio. Yeah, they say things a bit differently here. But I've been learning the language, getting by, and learning. But this is just like, we don't drink anything else. I've stopped drinking beer. We don't drink spirits. We don't drink anything really, other than a bit of wine here and there. And we had a box of red and a box of rosé from the supermarket with some bits in. And I went out today for the first time alone, which was very, very surreal. Mainly to pick up some desserts, because we had Monsieur Michel, our Airbnb host, coming down for lunch, where we made roast chicken and pomme de terre. So I put these old wines from the box into the van, and I have been giving money to this homeless guy called David, who I learned his name was David today. And yeah, I saw him in this. I had him in mind when I went into town, and lo and behold, when I went to buy the potatoes from the last shop, which is in between the centre of the town to the Super U, he was there. So I said, "Do you want the van? Do you want some wine?" And he was like, there was a language barrier, but in the end, I just said, "Come to the van," and I opened the van, and I gave him the box of rosé and the box of red. that we'd bought for like 11 euros each, but they're full of sulfites and all this stuff. But so I also gave him a bottle of water and 5 euros just because I just felt compelled to do that. 10 minutes, wow. So yeah, I'm just trying to work out the best format, the best theme for these videos, and then how to chop it up and how to make it like easy for me to do, easy for the users to digest. And a lot of people said when we were going away and doing this, we had friends that were just like, they wanted to live their lives through us. They wanted to see what we were doing. And because in this day and age, the art of consumption of social media, of videos, is these short form content, why not adhere to that? Why not make it to that? So I'll have these YouTube videos which are the longer form content, 5 to 10 minutes or to 15 minutes at the minute. I'm trying to shorten them. And then yeah, and then have that minute. And I was going to have that minute at the end. That was going to be section 4. So it was going to be minute. Section 1 would be the hook, the educational lesson, the market, the vegan, whatever it is. Section 2, my life. Section 3, the business. Section 4, the food or the day thing. But actually, thinking of the algorithm and how it works and what we're plugging into it, we're going to play the algorithm now. We're going to play the algorithm. We are going to play it like an instrument, harmoniously, from the heart. So we rock up there with a great title and a great lesson or a great thing that what people are looking for, they see, they get, they love it. Whether it be the market, the vegan, an orange tree, how to chop a prune, whatever it is, we'll provide that straight away within 3 to 4 minutes. That's what you'll get at the start of the video. And then I thought today, while having this noisette and this baby communicating to me, it's just amazing. We've had some amazing, there's lots of amazing things that have been happening like that, which I'll go into or I won't. But after that, I think there's the time to bring in the day before. So it'll be a minute. It'll be like, okay, we had cucumber on peanut butter for toast. We did this, we saw this person, we went out there, we went to this market, we saw this, and bang, 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 pop up all the pictures while I'm talking about it. And also, I realized today I could pop up the videos on top of my video, because my audio would be the video and me in the middle here. In the middle. And yeah, I can overlay a video on top of that. It's going to be more work, but I think, as I said yesterday, I predict within 6 to 12 months I'll be earning enough money from YouTube to live, you know. So business, that'll all just be a bonus. And then after that, after number 2 section, where we do that minute, which we will chop up and then fling off to all the other channels automatically using our automation software AI tools, we'll then have a few minutes about our life, what's going on. Michelle came down for lunch today. We shared an amazing time. He showed us some history here. He told us this whole valley was set on fire by some campers. He used to live over there. He was born here. Yeah, I just love the guy. But anyway, then section 4, business, non-conformity company, what we're doing, how we're going about it. And then I need to put in somewhere where what we're selling, the LIFEMASTER coaching and free program. So yeah, I was just detailing when sitting down in this cafe, like what I need to do in the day. It's quite hard to, because you're enjoying yourself, and we've just been trying to enjoy ourselves, like to take pictures. I am terrible at taking pictures. I hate phones, I hate technology, I hate taking pictures, like full stop. But I've got to do that now for these videos. Luckily Emily's pretty good at it, but also because we have a son, it's hard. Yeah, so we just don't do it. So, but I think we could use this as a tool. I've said we need to work together to like take pictures. She sent me like 12 pictures yesterday of these brioche buns with olive oil, which were incredible. And we learned the story from the bakers that a lot of these olive oil makers, they're making the olive oils in these big barrels, but they have this oil at the bottom which is really thick and stuck in that they just can't get out. So they worked with the bakers, and then the bakers bring in their flour, and they chuck the flour into these big barrels, and then the flour merges with the olive oil, and they scoop it all up and they mix it up. And this is why they came up with this like olive oil brioche that we had, and also the fagasse. It's just olive oil bread. It's amazing. And then they put olives in it, so it's like double olives. So it was just nice, because we had known Rob, the baker in Nottingham, where we tried the fagasse, and I was just like, I love this fagasse. I absolutely am in love with it. God, I'm over 15 minutes. Sorry, Mum. I better shut up. But you can probably tell that I'm feeling inspired, and nothing is going to stop us now. Yeah. The feeling is good, the vibe is good, things are flowing, coincidences are occurring, and love is a flowing. So, love to you all.